What's up, Raiders? Plarium just announced one of the best support champions as a fusion. This is the champion I've been looking forward to. We'll get into the kit of this champion and see exactly why I'm so excited for this champion. So let's get into it. So this is Eostrid Dreamsong. She is a support champion from the Sylvan Watchers. Now we have received a few support champions from this faction. The recent one being Padraig. She's a bit similar to Padraig, but if you were like me and you didn't have enough shards to pull for Padraig or just couldn't pick him up from the hero event, you have a chance of pulling a similar sort of champion. But I personally feel like this champion is better just because she has a few extra things that I want in my Hydra teams. I'm going to go out and say I feel like this is going to be a really strong champion for Hydra. I am going to be running her in my Hydra teams. We'll get into exactly what it is about her kit. So we'll start with her aura. She is 28% speed aura in arena battles. This seems to be quite common these days. Now we've got Wukong and we have the new Armanz champion that everybody's been running. He's also 28%. I want to look up Padraig's aura. He's 25% in dungeons, so he's kind of got like a different type of aura, but we are seeing a lot of 28% speeds in arena. It would have been nice if it was 28 speed all areas, but you know, we'll take it. Do I think she's going to be amazing for arena? We will see. The passive Life Bloom. Whenever this champion or an ally has their turn meter increased, heals all allies based on their max HP. Now this is pretty good because every time you get a turn meter boost, but the percentage of the heal, it does say the percentage value of the heal is equal to half or half of the turn meter increase. So if you're healing turn meter by 30%, you're healing by 15%, which I still think is very good because there's so much turn meter boosting going on from all areas. So it's really nice to get some extra healing from this passive. The A2, now this is the ability I am most excited for. It's an increased speed and increased attack. I believe there's no champion in the game. Plarium even went out and said there's no champion that does this. This is unique to Eostrid. I mean, Plarium have been wrong before, but I can't think of a champion on top of my head that has this type of increased speed and increased attack. So it's super nice that we have champions that are doing unique sort of things now. So this is the little snippet Plarium put out talking about her. Eostrid Dreamsong is designed as a versatile support unit with great buffing and debuffing capabilities, turn meter manipulation and passive healing. You will find her kit useful in various areas of the game, especially in dungeons versus a Hydra and in your arena battles. In dungeons she could be quite good depending on what your roster is. Hydra, she's amazing, and arena, again, depends what you're looking for. Let's take a closer look at the skill set. Her A1, chance to put asleep, increases to 100% chance if Eostrid has landed debuffs. That's fine. Her A2 can place both decreased speed and weaken, which is also going to combine with the increased speed and increased attack. So big damage increase coming out from her. Rare combination with a single skill and highly potent against bosses or arena opponents. Decrease turn meter for all enemies. Will also help to control your opponent. Decrease turn meter for all the enemies. Does she do decrease turn meter? So her A2 is attack all enemies, has a 75% chance, which is going to book to 100% chance of landing decreased speed and weaken for 2 turns. Also decreases the turn meter for all enemies by 15%. Ooh, so she also does decreased speed and turn meter reduction with weaken. Now in arena, the obvious reason why you don't want to run her is because she could get sheeped. Polymorph, 2 debuffs, you know, you don't really want to risk the chance. Although, you know, after the nerf, it doesn't really matter if you're doing 1 or 2 debuffs, but you still, you know, don't really want to be doing too many debuffs. But yeah, the A2 decreased speed and weaken is going to be fantastic for Hydra. The increased speed, increased attack is a 3-turn buff on a 4-turn cooldown with an extra turn, which means that she's going to have 100% upkeep on the increased speed on her team. So that is going to be fantastic. And also the decreased speed. I've long asked for a champion that does increased speed and decreased speed. There are a few champions. There's champions like Nekmo who does it. There's a champion, Kimmy, who does it. Krisk sort of does increase speed, decrease speed, but he doesn't really increase his own speed. So there have been champions who could do this, but I believe that the increased speed and the increased attack with that weakened and decreased speed is going to go amazingly well with a champion that we all run, which is Mishinaki. Mishinaki does a decreased defense, and generally you don't really have a slot for weaken unless you're running like Mikage, who really does weaken in a second form, so not really. So I think this champion is going to be a massive DPS increase for those who are looking for increased speed, decreased speed sort of champion. This is going to be fantastic. So I'm really excited about running this champion in my teams. I even have some concepts that I've been playing around with, and I really struggle to get increased attack into my teams. Mainly because I haven't pulled Mikage just yet. Mikage will help me get like an increased attack into my team, but if you look at my teams, this top team does not have increased attack in it, and to get increased attack into my team I have to run Duchess. Now Duchess is a fantastic champion, there's nothing wrong with running Duchess, but you really want to just drop Duchess and run a increased attack and an ally attack instead. So this is going to be like a Kimi replacement plus a Duchess replacement. This is going to shake up my team quite a bit, and I can imagine it's going to shake up a lot of people's team. This chick is going to be amazing. Really looking forward to her. 100% chances, 3-turn cooldown on the A2. The A1, I mean, it's kind of like a Sifi A1, but not really. She has a 50% chance of landing asleep. If she has other debuffs, then she will have a 100% chance of landing asleep when she's booked. However, I don't think that this is going to be a Hydra champion, therefore I don't really... I don't think she's going to be arena champion, so I don't really value the A1. I pretty much are going to use this champion for Hydra, and you can't sleep Hydras. So that is Eostrid. I am super excited about this champion. I'm really looking forward to her. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for the fusion? I mean, what's there not to be excited about? I mean, a 3-turn cooldown on a decreased speed weaken, a 4-turn cooldown on an extra turn, increased speed, increased attack. And obviously when you have an extra turn, so the A2 is really just going to be cycling around super fast. So yeah, I'm super excited for this champion. She is Force Affinity. She's a legendary champion, so booking her is going to be a little bit tricky. You want to make sure you keep your books, you're saving your books. Maybe summon her or book her during a fusion, but I definitely do believe that this is going to upgrade your Hydra teams. Me personally, I'm going to be doing a bunch of teams with her, so keep it locked. We will be testing her out in Hydra and seeing exactly what she can do. I'm not on the test server, so we are going to have to wait a little bit. Unless somebody comes forward and tells me they've managed to pull an Eostrid, maybe we can build Eostrid for them and test out how she feels. But I mean, there's nothing I am reading and thinking I need testing. I'm just looking at this champion, and by looking through this champion's kit, I can get a good feel of how strong she's going to be. She doesn't have a revive, but nowadays the meta isn't, you don't really care for a reviver much. You just run tanky champions and make sure you have enough survivability where you can stay alive and do as much damage as you possibly can. But that's it. That is my take on Eostrid. Once she is in the game, we will be doing her fusion. I will be covering her and probably pointing out some teams with her as well. So if you're liking the content, drop a like on the video, sub to the channel, leave a comment what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.